Well, hello, greetings, bienvenidos, and of course, buenos noches, everybody. It is I, everybody's favorite figure collecting Lobo, and we are back. Yes, back for what? Oh, yes, another riveting segment of a Figure Friday. And of course, as you know, it is that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together. And of course, I want to be the first to say, happy first of the month because as you know we have just entered the month of March, and this is the first episode of the new month. And of course, with that being said, you know what that means: new month, new merch. Trust and believe that we will be bringing that to you guys tonight. But before the holiest moments, if you haven't already, please do me a favor: go grab yourself something to eat, go grab yourself something to drink, a snack if you want to, because I want you guys to feel as at ease as possible, because as you know, this is a green zone and everybody is welcome. And of course, again, hydration is key, so don't forget that. But before I forget, I know I have the AC going, but I am going to go ahead and flip on the fan real quick because I want this place to be very well ventilated, heck. Okay. And of course, we are joined by some chill vibe music tonight. Just before I forget, I own no rights to the beats, the lyrics, the images, none of that. I'm simply using it for aesthetic purposes because I want everybody to just, feel as relaxed and just chill as possible. Because, again, everybody is welcome. Hello and good evening, mother. How are you? How are you? Okay. And don't worry about me. I had my dinner not too long ago, and of course, I have some good old Sprite right here to drink. So heck. Oh, good, some roses. Oh God, they smell like cinnamon. What kind of rose smells like cinnamon? What did you put in there? Are you trying to entice it? Is that it? No, I'm joking. And again, hey, if you want, feel free to hit that share button, because I want everybody to come and just chill, have some fun. Stupid freaking thing. Hell, either way. Oh yeah, and before I forget, if I haven't already, please don't forget to keep washing your hands. Make sure you're maintaining your hygiene, because again, I know that people say it's calmed down, but I still kind of feel like the whole COVID thing is still alive out there, because unfortunately, not a lot of folks will cover their mouth or take it into consideration, that type of thing. But that's just me. Hey, to each his own. You do you, and I'm gonna do me. Heck. And don't forget to stretch, especially after these long days. And of course, if you haven't already, or if anybody hasn't told you today, you're essential, you're necessary, you're awesome, and I am proud of you. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm proud of you, and you're killing it. Soup, I'm just going to completely bypass your comment, because I see you on YouTube, so I completely bypass that. Speaking of which, we're coming at you live, not only from the YouTube channel, but also from TikTok as well. So with that, we have the 3-minute markers. We are going to go ahead and get started. So, Chikorita, right there. It's all love, heck, right there. Thank you. Appreciate that, Ma. But yes, we're going to go ahead and get started. So again, I invite you guys to please sit back, relax, and of course, enjoy. As and of course, it is you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. I see the heart. Is it on my head? No? Okay, I thought it was. I'm sorry. But again, I want to say hello and welcome back for those who are just joining us. Or if you're going to be watching this as a highlight, welcome as well. So for tonight's figure adventure, we were actually going to be stepping into the adventurous world of anime to introduce two new Funkos, both of them straight out of the hero world of Class 1A. Now, I'm pretty sure that a lot of y'all can recognize. Now, this goes out to you anime nerds, because whoever can recognize the Class 1A, then you will definitely know these heavy hitters of the Class 1A roster. Both of them lightning quick, and of course, I put emphasis on lightning and quick. Oh my God. I got a regular bouquet. Thank you so much, Jess. I appreciate you so much. Right there. Right there. And I don't I have to ask, do you recognize the shirt, Jess? Because I just want to know if you recognize the shirt, who the characters are. If you do, then that's awesome, because you probably know what it's from. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So first up, we're actually going to be introducing our first guest here. And of course, he has quite the shocking personality. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. I'm glad you recognize it. Oh my goodness. please keep the voltage down. So, introduce our first guest of the evening. So, ladies and gents, give our first big Wolfpack welcome to a Mr. Denki Kaminari. Yes, that's right, folks. The sparky, black striped haired hero of the My Hero Academia anime has brought with us his debut and, of course, is making his first appearance this night, appearing in the Wolfpack as well. And, of course, he's brought with him a very shocking story. Shocking, of course, being the reason. First, let me get him out of there. Bam! Check him out. And as you can see, he's actually sporting his trademark 1A uniform. Now I know they're I'm sorry, his hero uniform, whereas the 1A class uniform is a whole lot different than this right here. But yes, of course. Mr. Denki here is a Japanese student who, like many others his age, actually aspired to become a professional hero one day. The quirk he possesses is called electrification. And basically, what it does is that it allows him to generate electricity and to actually manipulate it to a certain extent. You know, not completely going crazy with it, but he can manipulate it to a certain extent. And although he still has a long way to go before he can master his quirk, at the age of 15, Kaminari actually earned admittance into the hero course of UA Academy. And I'm sorry, UA High School. My apologies. And basically, what that is that it's a program dedicated to cultivating the new heroes or like the next hero generation. You know, when the others would eventually retire. And of course, he made it into class 1A, which is a class of 20 students with like-minded, ambitious, and lofty potential fellow students. Now, due in part to his sort of relatively kind of dim-witted mind and very easygoing personality, Denki here was actually known as the class clown. And but I mean, even though he was a class clown, he very much got along with everybody. So it's not so bad being the class clown. And alongside his fellow classmates, Minoru Mineta, as his partner in crime, Kaminari here would occasionally get into trouble due to, concocting very just, lewd and perverted schemes that involved the girls in his class. However, despite his appearance and, of course, apparent, lack of intelligence and slightly perverted side. I mean, come on now. In anime, I mean, pretty much everybody is going to have a perverted side. Denki would often prove himself to have a very sharp and strategic mind and a very kind heart during the times of crisis, especially when his fellow students and teammates would need him in certain situations, whether it be a crime happening, going one-on-one with the villain, or just stepping up when necessary to be a leader. Because believe it or not, he does possess a very good heart. He just has a very, lewd side, So, but that's best served for another time. Now, I did find out some pretty interesting facts about Mr. Electricidad here. For example, did you guys know that the lightning streak right here is actually that's natural? He didn't dye his hair in any way. He didn't modify it in any way. That's actually it's a natural a growth part of his hair. Wait, did I pause it? Oh my god, I paused it. I paused it. God dang, I gotta hate when you can't skip the freaking ads. Heck. But we're gonna go ahead and move on. Yes, another interesting fact about him is that one of Denki's goals in regards to strengthening his quirk is to be able to manifest a blade of pure electricity. And I mean, that's saying something, especially if that's a goal. Oh my goodness. Now, this is probably the most interesting fact about him. So check this out. His last name has the characters for above and sound, just like like how when you hear thunder clapping, his first name is actually even more sort of on the nose because it's actually written as lightning and spirit. And that's very much two things that he has in common, which is both control of the lightning or the electricity type lightning and his spirit, So that says a lot about his character. Okay. You guys good? I want to make sure before we continue, heck. Because I don't, I'm saying make sure y'all are staying hydrated, like whether it be a bottle of water or, just, heck. Do I like Super Mega Force? I have to ask. My apologies. You're referring to Power Rangers, right? The Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Because I do apologize because I haven't had the chance to get into that series yet. Dinobot, thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Right there, man. Heck, welcome to the Wolf Pack. Heck. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. Dinobot, it's no rush. Feel free to answer whenever you're ready, man. Okay. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and move on. However, you guys might want to break out the running shoes because we're going to be able need them in order to keep up with our next guest of the evening. The only reason I say that is because of his quirk. So, ladies and gents, give one more big Wolfpack welcome to Mr. Tenya Lida. Yes, that's right, folks. It's Emergency Exit Lida. Now, I know you're probably wondering where that nickname came from, which ironically is one that Denki actually gave him. So that's kind of the reason why I decided to help these guys make their debut this evening because the coalescence. But either way, but don't worry, we're gonna share a little bit of history about him and basically what he does and brings to the table of Class 1A. And also, I love the fact that he's also sporting his trademark hero costume, and because of that little streak right there, that's really cool because that's also par for the course for his quirk. Okay. Yeah. Now, history, right? Yes, history. Okay. No, I don't think so. Okay. So, Tenya here actually first appeared at the UA high school entrance exams. And in the auditorium before the practical portion, Tenya actually questions President Mike about the 4 villains listed during the explanation. And of course, after President Mike answers his question, Tenya yells at another participant, Izuku Midoriya, for muttering a little bit too much. And of course, as he is being, a distraction, and so he was cutting into Tenya's learning ability because that's one thing that I learned about him is that Tenya here, he's a very strict person, but not too strict. And Tenya later actually confronted Izuku just before the practical proportions begin, and he notices Deku trying to talk to a female participant, Ochako Uraraka, but stops him from ruining her concentration with him. And of course, drawing more bad attention to Midoriya in that whole moment, because I felt like Tenya was kind of causing a scene, but I mean, that's just the kind of person he is. Now, once the entrance exams actually started, Tenya manages to do very well, scoring a very impressive 45 points well into the exam by using his engine quirk. Now, when the giant robot worth 0 points actually showed up during the training course, Tenya flees the area despite noticing that Izuku was on the ground, paralyzed with fear. Now, he's soon shocked to see Izuku sort of spring into action, where he actually saved Uraraka-san from the 0-pointer with one devastating blow. Now, Tenya is probably the only one among the viewing participants to notice that Izuku actually saved Ochako. And this actually led Tenya to just question the nature of the exam and ponder whether heroic acts had a part in the exam all along. So that actually made him scratch his head. Like, he felt like maybe was he doing it right? Was he missing something, or did he just plain flat out just did it fly right over his head? So he thought to himself that he would have done the same thing if he hadn't been on the exam, and that maybe it was part of the test. But here's where it gets interesting. That didn't stop him from performing his heroic deeds, nor being there for his friends when the crisis arose. Now, again, I did find out some pretty interesting facts about Mr. Speedy Gonzalez here. But before I forget, let me explain a little bit more about his quirk. Now, it's not it's kind of hard to see, but if you look right there, like on the back of his legs, right there, he actually has the quirk that he possesses is called engine, and basically what that is that he has sort of like boosters that are in the back of his legs right here, right, kind of like up, kind of like where your knee is, but then like sort of a little bit lower to where that bigger portion of it is. And basically what that does is it allows him to tap into a burst of speed whenever deems necessary, or something like that. I'm not 100% because it's been a while since I've watched My Hero Academia. But oh yes, fun facts. For example, Lita's eyes are actually, if you notice this, that his eyes in the anime, they're actually blue, and whereas in the manga series, for you manga readers, they're actually red. You don't believe me on that? Take a look. I confirmed it myself. It is true. Oh my goodness. And again, I want to reiterate this. Another fun fact about him is that he is actually the most diligent student in the entire class of 1A. Now, this is probably the most interesting fact about him. It's that Lita's hero name is known as Ingenium, Ingenium, and it's actually the name of a family of automobile engines. See, so I thought that was honestly sort of really cool nod to both the character and, of course, the company for automobile engines. But that's just me, honestly. I know that, like, I mean, everybody's different when it comes to fun facts and things like that. But me, I like that stuff. Really, I think it's really cool. But with that being said, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I was shooting over to my Twitch to do some gameplay. Not sure what yet. Maybe I'll dive back into some more Hell. Maybe I'll play some more MK1 because Peacemaker did just drop. There's a clip of him on my Twitch channel. Feel free to check that out. And I am working on getting back into the Mortal Kombat montages and wanting to bring them back to my channel. But yeah. So with that being said, folks, feel free to hit that subscribe button when it does appear, and feel free to sample either one of these fine videos. Maybe, and this when they do appear. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another riveting episode. So, as always, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, be zen as always. Okay, peace.